Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good evening from London, England. Good morning, or should I say good afternoon, or in some cases, good night and rest well. And if you're up and watching, I hope you're enjoying the rest of your Monday evening and the week so far. And yeah, today is another Valentine's Day, such as couples. Look, I'm a bit down because every Valentine's or any Valentine's Day, normally last year my Valentine's would be with the missus, but sadly I've been single for over a year. But I ain't come on here to talk about my personal life and how single I've been or whatnot. Come here to bring you a roundup of the Premier League roundup. But well, hey ho. So before I get going, I would like to wish you guys, if you're married or with a boyfriend or girlfriend, or if you're a fiance, happy Valentine's to you guys. Don't wish me happy Valentine's. I'm a single guy, just doing my thing on this platform. Anyway, make sure you smash the thumbs up like button for me. Do help me by sharing this channel globally and virally, especially to your friends and your relatives, yeah? And if they're watching for the first time, if you're watching for the first time, make sure you share this channel amongst your friends and relatives. Leave your suggestions, your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section below. And subscribe to DLG Repping. That's short for Delhi London Guna Space Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, yeah? The road is to 1,000 subscribers, as I've always said. And if you do subscribe, I'll shout you out, yeah? And show you the love and support and appreciation. And I would want the same in return. Speaking of love, yeah, it is that Valentine's Day. And, well, I suppose you guys can just enjoy your night. If you're single, it's a lot different, and it's a dark and lonely place in the wilderness, and it's not great for me. But again, I just want to keep it on the football. That's the reason why I do this as a YouTuber, to hold a football channel on YouTube. Right, let's start off with Saturday's game and the lunchtime kickoff between Manchester United and Southampton. I'll tell you what, Ralph Ragnick, he's come out and said fourth is the best achievement possible, but the way Manchester United are performing, they will not be getting fourth place. And Luke Shaw has come out and said, if we don't cut out, if we're not cutting out the mistakes that we're making, then we will not get to the top four. And Luke Shaw was honest. He told you how it is. In the game, Manchester United were on the back foot at the beginning of the game, and I thought Southampton were the better team, and maybe on the day they should have won, especially in the first half. They created a number of opportunities and they didn't get the breakthrough. Manchester United, I think Jadon Sancho was their brightest spark in the first half, and a through ball by Pogba to Rashford. Tolisso, what was he thinking of going to ground? When he was better off staying on his feet, he would have cut that out by standing on his feet. Nevertheless, he slid in, he missed the ball. Rashford launched onto it. Good pass. And Jadon Sancho wasn't going to miss from where he was, the way that he started off the game. He wasn't going to miss from like 3 yards out. 1-0 Man United. Early in the second half, Southampton came out the same way they performed well in the first half, not to get a goal, and they got their reward. Che Adams with a nice finish, and it was deservedly so. Rewarding, and they deserve to be back in the game at one apiece, and they deserve that equaliser. and Southampton contributed to a lot more into that game. And the chances they created in the second half, those opportunities are more than enough to win you a game at Old Trafford. And on another day, I feel that they should have won the game. Manchester United were not at their scintillating best and nowhere near. And Danny Murphy said it. You know, they are getting worse, Man United. And that's coming from a football pundit. Whether it affects you, Man United fans, because he's played for Liverpool and he's saying it with his Liverpool head. No, he is a football pundit and he says it how it is. He gets paid to say it how it is, but he's an openly honest man. He says what he sees. At the end of the day, it finished Manchester United 1, Southampton 1. Brentford v Crystal Palace, a stalemate. There were chances between the two teams. It wasn't such a dull game. It just needed a goal. Brentford had their moment. I think even Tony had an opportunity. I think Palace with Wilfred Zaha were creating enough problems for the Brentford. But at the end of the day, I don't think both teams possibly deserve the victory as such. Other than that, I think a draw was the right result. Finished Brentford 0, Palace 0. Everton v Leeds United. Now, I'll tell you what, Frank Lampard's first game in charge, he said it was a nice win. It was nice to hear Super Frankie Lampard, but he said the victory was even nicer. And Everton, well, from pressing Leeds United and playing them at their own game, they got their reward. Seamus Coleman with a diving header from an assist. And then moments later, they were 2-0 up with a corner outswinging, and Michael Keane with a bullet header at the back stick there. Keeper, no chance. But give the keeper some credit. Mignolet, he made the save of the game. And I'll talk about that in a little bit in more depth. Leeds United were unlucky not to have two quality goals of their own, and that was Rodrigo hitting the bar twice, beating Pickford. Tell you what, if the first effort had gone in, we were talking about one of the goals of the season. And the second effort, a curling effort from 20 yards out, and he hits the post or the bar. But nevertheless, in the second half, Everton gained control. They were comfortable, and Richarlison, well, it was meant to be Richarlison's goal, but it took a slight deflection of Anthony Gordon, so Anthony Gordon will get the goal. It was a good strike, though, mind you. And I think that knocked the stuffing out of Leeds. So it finished Everton 3, Leeds United 0. Watford v Brighton over Albion. Now, Watford defensively were shambles. Absolute shambles. On another day, they could have, because if Brighton had created more opportunities, they could have had 4, 5, 6 goals. However, New Mope took his goal very well. Neat finish, although it was off the shin. But, you know, the cross comes in, he's swiped, he's obviously connected with his shin, and yeah, more or less top bins. Keeper, no chance. Watford a big push for the equaliser. I think Emmanuel Dennis was their brightest spark, and with him, I feel that he's a little bit greedy. He needs to play with his teammates a lot more, but other than that, he is a problem as well to the opposition defenders. However, Brighton held their own defensively and kept him at bay. Second goal, Webster, he was never going to miss from where he was. Set piece, Watford defended appallingly, and Webster gets onto it and makes it 2. So it finished Watford 0, Brighton hove Albion 2. Norwich City v Man City. League leaders, champions elect, favourites to win the league. I mean, you can only see one winner in this, and it wasn't Norwich City. Man City were in complete control. Movement, you talk about knowing where your teammates are, Man City and the intricate passing, Man City were worlds apart from Norwich, and I mean a country worlds apart from Norwich, and you could see how they were performing. You could see how they were superior to Norwich, and well, the opportunities that were created. I mean, don't get me wrong, Norwich could have taken the lead through a set piece situation, or it came from a set piece situation, and a cross comes in, and I'll tell you what, Grant Henley, he is definitely unlucky. I thought Ederson made a fantastic world class save, but it came off the post, and then from there, Man City huffed and puffed, and then they got the goal. Raheem Sterling, right-footed curler on the left-hand side. Top draw, 1-0. Fine goal. And then the second goal, second came in the second half, where it was a defensive mess from Norwich's point of view. Bit of a scramble. Foden done well to do the Cruyff turn on the left, and then swipe it in on the right foot, and yeah, the ball did deem to cross the line, 2-0. And Man City were in complete control. Ederson only had to make, I think there was a shot straight at Ederson from a shot off. I can't even pronounce his name. But the guy came cutting from the left, unleashed the right foot shot, but straight at Ederson. However, Sterling goes up the other end and gets a header. It was a bit too easy for me. And then the penalty, young striker Delap launches onto a through ball, chases it, doesn't give up, and he gets his team a penalty, which Raheem Sterling slotted. Well, he missed it, but slotted it, the rebound on the left foot, so he's got himself a perfect hat-trick, right foot, left foot, and a header. Finished Norwich City 0, Man City 4. Sunday's game, Burnley v Liverpool. I mean, another day, if Burnley have taken their opportunities, we would be talking about a different result here. They got to Liverpool, I mean, defended quite well, battled, never gave Liverpool the space or time to breathe, and the opportunities that were carved out by Burnley, very impressive. It's just a shame that they never got a goal. I mean, there was a situation where a through ball was played, but I think it was offside. I think it was Weghorst who launched onto it, and Alisson done well to make the save. And then a corner comes in swinging corner, flicked on by Mane. Fabinho with a side-footed effort, well saved by Pope, but from a yard out, Fabinho was never going to miss the target. And Liverpool take the lead. On top of that, Burnley pressed for the equaliser. Cornet thought he was through, but he was offside, tried to go around Alisson, and he hit the side netting just. But he was offside. Liverpool pressed for the killer goal, but wasn't to be. However, Liverpool held on and got the reward of 3 points. So it finished Burnley 0, Liverpool 1. Newcastle United v Aston Villa. I mean, well, St James's Park is a different place right now. They've won 2 on the spin, and now they go into the game. So they go into the Villa game winning 2 in the spin at home, and their newfound in confidence is there to be seen. And well, Joe Willock receives the ball, taken on the defender, gets tripped over just outside the area, and Kieran Trippier does it again with a beautiful strike with a free kick, or but a deflection. Aston Villa didn't get out of they just didn't get into the game for me enough, and like Joe said, in the second half they slightly improved, and before he even said slightly improved, he said that they didn't deserve anything. And that was honest of him to come out and say it how it is. And with Newcastle, I think they were rewarding of the victory. I think they were worthy of the victory, should I say. And their newfound in confidence is there to be seen. Finished Newcastle United 1, Aston Villa 0. Leicester v West Ham United. Now, this is a good game. I mean, Gerard Bowen is pushing for his stake in pushing for a stake. Well, he's staking his claim for the England squad for Qatar, and he's doing himself no harm at all. I mean, he launches onto an early through ball, races, gets past the defenders, and he's unleashed a left-footed shot at the back stick. 1-0 West Ham United. Then Leicester came out. They came out to play, and they created opportunities. Good link-up play between Ricardo and Tielemans, and Tielemans had the shot that went wide. And then from a set piece, I just remember seeing the West Ham defender, Cresswell putting his elbow up like that, and the referee was right to reward the penalty, which Tielemans slotted away. Fine strike, although Fabianski went the right way, but it was a fine penalty. 1-1. And then Harvey Barnes in the second half, he had a game and a half, tearing Sufal down the wing, down the left wing, Sufal's right. And it was from that left-hand side that Harvey Barnes assisted Ricardo Pereira with a header, 2-1 Leicester. And then you think Leicester would be in control. And to credit to West Ham, they kept going, and in the last minute of 90 minutes, they get an equaliser. Craig Dawson, who possibly should have had the goal ruled out, VAR said otherwise, and it was allowed to stand. So that was 2 apiece. So it finished Leicester City 2, West Ham United 2. Last game is Spurs v Wolves. I mean, what a performance by Wolves. They were absolutely brilliant. Where Tottenham, well, Hugo Lloris had a first 20-odd minutes to forget. He was all over the shop. But to be honest, he made up for it after the 2 goals. The first goal, he's made a save from Ruben Neves. The second strike, he's punched it into the path of Jimenez. He controls it. Jimenez on the chest and volleys it first time, 1-0. And the second goal, Lloris has to take some of the he has to take the bulk of the responsibility. He's passed to Davinson Sanchez or whoever it was. It was a poor pass. Ben Davies, that was, and then Ben Davies's poor clearance and led to another attack for Wolves. I mean, I think the shot comes in, saved by the keeper, but the second, make no mistake, Leander Donker followed it up and made it 2-0. After that, Tottenham came out of the trap. Even in between the 2 goals, Heung-min Son had an opportunity, but he took too long to find a shot and get it away. However, Wolves in the second half were absolutely fantastic. They created opportunities after opportunities, but Hugo Lloris, he had to be on his game. And if it wasn't for the saves that he made, it could have been a lot worse for Antonio Conte's team. However, Wolves were worthy of the game, and Bruno Lage said that he wants his team. He respects the opposition, but he wants his team to play their game, and that's well said by him. However, it finished Spurs 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, and that's it. And that's the end of the fixtures for this weekend. And speaking of the end, I'm going to wrap this up and say, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. As I always say, saving the best to last. Thank you all for putting up with me. I'll be here again, if not tonight, later on. I'll be here again tomorrow. So all I say is keep smashing the thumbs up, like button, sharing, leave your messages and your response to this recording. And as DLG always says, meaning myself, I promote positive feedback in the comment section below. and subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you. So take care of yourselves, take care of your families, take care of your your friends. Enjoy your Valentine's, whether you're out with your partners or you're in with your partners. Enjoy that Valentine's moment, and yeah, take care of yourselves. Peace, love, and bless again. Until next time, DLG Repping will talk again. I'm out of here, yeah? Just please be nice.